Impromptunes acknowledges that this podcast is recorded on the traditional lands of the Bunurong peoples of the Kulin Nation. We pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging and celebrate their enduring connections to country, knowledge and stories.
Impromptunes, 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 imprompt. Do you hear the people improvising?
Good people of the world, thanks for tuning in to Impromptunes, the completely improvised musical podcast. Now here they are, the cast of Impromptunes.
Good evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time you are tuning in to this lovely, calm, instrumental. Welcome to Impromptunes, the completely improvised musical podcast. My name is Alexia and I'll be your MC today. Thrilled to be here. I am joined calmly to my right by Alice, new Impromptunes cast member.
Hello, I'm very calm today.
You calm? Yeah.
I'm quite calm, I'm chilled, I'm relaxed, I'm soothed.
Yeah, I'm fighting against the music that's now picking up and also trying to stay calm. Here we go. Also, calmly to my left, I have Morgan Phillips.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were purposely mispronouncing our names or whether it was just your accent.
No,
I'm not
Alice is actually how I say Alice, and then I saw you guys laugh and I was like, I messed it up. How do I say your name?
Ellis. It's a
Alice.
Melbourne thing. A lot of Melbourne people call me Alice.
Alice.
But my name is Ellis. I think it's just how Melbourne people pronounce.
Right. What's your excuse, Lexi?
I genuinely don't hear the difference. Like, I'm not even kidding. Can you say what I say?
You say Alice.
Alice.
And I say Ellis.
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 Great.
Oh my god.
It's like
I'm so sorry, guys.
It's like Wellington.
Wellington.
Ellis.
Ellissington.
Ellington.
Anyway, I'll practice that, I promise. Next time you hear me say Alice's name, I'll nail it.
I'll just never be on the podcast again because we can't say his name. It's too difficult.
It's like, you don't even know who I am. Well, now no one knows who I am. Also, to my left, playing those sweet, sweet beats, we have David Davo, not Dave, Youings. Woohoo! He's also guesting on the pod with those twinkly fingers. And we have Emmet Nichols on tech. Took it right back to when I first met you and called you Emmet. Emmet. Oh my god. It's me. It's no one else. It's me. I'm so sorry, guys. I am Lexi and I'm thrilled. How are we all today, team? We're feeling good. I actually thought of a question. Do you have any conspiracy theories that you believe in? What's your most controversial opinion?
I usually avoid conspiracy theories, which is exactly the answer you want to hear. They make me like irrationally angry sometimes.
Oh, really?
Because the people who are like, oh, the moon landing was fake. I'm like, the amount of people who put the effort into making that happen and blah, blah, blah is just like, and if Stanley Kubrick did direct it, he would have done a much better job. Yeah. The cinematography of that is terrible.
The world where conspiracy theories are true is kind of the one I want to live in because then everything's way harder. Everyone's put so much more effort into everything.
And 90% of the world is against you.
Yeah, my favorite is Birds Aren't Real.
That's my favorite!
I introduced you to that one, Lexi.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's my favorite.
We were both a little, I guess, intoxicated at the time.
I probably can't remember when I found this amazing story from.
What's Birds Aren't Real?
Birds Aren't Real. So the government replaced all the birds with drones. And now all the birds you see are actually government drones.
I remember now.
Yeah. And my argument for it is like we have drone technology right now, and I think you would see a lot more drones around if birds weren't drones.
Oh.
Because how many drones do you see on a day-to-day?
I see very few drones.
Very few.
But I see heaps of birds.
Heaps of birds.
Wow.
And drones are pretty cool, but the reason you don't see them is because they're all disguised as birds.
I did a deep dive into it, apparently, after talking to Morgan, when I thought it was my own idea. I did a deep dive into it and, filmed a whole, favorites reel on your Instagram type of thing. And I literally just found this pigeon filter and was the pigeon. And it got me through, a whole week in lockdown becoming the pigeon. And I was like, you don't even know. I'm real. Anyway.
Imagine, imagine a world where the government has enough power to kill off all birds and replace them subtly over time with drones until there are no birds left and no one notices.
Like, they don't get rid of world hunger.
No.
They don't do anything else with their mass power.
We got to get on this birds thing. Stat.
We also have to get on to finding a title for our podcast today, team. I've found the bowl of destiny. I've picked it up from the floor. I'm getting out a title. You can also suggest us titles, friends, on our Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, blogs, in person, wherever you like to suggest photos. I mean, titles? Sorry. I just thought of Instagram and thought of photos. Our title today is Frayed Knot. Ooh.
Ooh, like, is that a K knot or a
Frayed Knot.
Like a frayed knot, or is it frayed knot? Well, how's it spelled?
You never know how I pronounce things. It's Frayed space Knot.
Oh, frayed knot.
So not like frayed knot, like are you afraid?
Yeah, it's like a frayed knot.
It's like a pirate with a knot that's old. is what it's like. So
what it's spelled like, yeah.
Yeah, and that is suggested to us by Ryan Patterson via Instagram. Thank you, Ryan, for your suggestion. Alrighty, frayed knots.
Frayed knot.
I did one day at Scouts, so I feel like I'm ready.
I have looked at a piece of rope, so
You're ready.
we're pretty much experts.
Yeah, Emmett's ready. You ready?
Am I
Full
ready?
of hope,
No,
full of
afraid
rope?
not.
Ah! David Davo's ready on keys. All right, Impromptunes presents for the first and last time Frayed Knot, the musical.
Yo ho, yo ho, yo ho on the seas. Oh, I do as I please.
Yo ho, yo ho, yo ho on the seas. I also do as I please.
Very good.
Yo, yo, isn't life grand? I love the sea, but I don't like the land.
Yo ho, oh, isn't it groat when we're out here sailing on a boat?
Yo ho, I like to sail. Yo ho, I will not fail. Yo ho, I like to sail. Yo ho, I will not fail. I can be good and I can be wicked when I'm conducting the sailors on my ship it.
And I'm never dumb and I'm never dim, but I spend my life on the sea, but I cannot swim. Yo ho,
I like to sail. Yo ho, I will not fail. Yo ho, I like to sail. Yo ho, I will not fail.
Ooh, except that one time that we did, that ship we sunk in the Caribbeans, what a deed.
The cannons fired and the ship did sink, but there were no survivors, I do not think.
Except for us, maybe. Yo ho,
I like to sail. Yo ho, I will not fail. Yo ho, I like to sail. Yo ho, I will not fail.
Will not fail.
Except for that one time.
Will not fail.
Except that fault was mine.
Will not fail.
That one time.
Will not fail. Captain.
Hi there, Skipper.
Hi, it's me, Skipper.
Yes.
Cap'n Birdseye. I've been looking out from the crow's nest, and I've been gazing out to sea all these months that we've been at sea.
Yes, and what have you seen there, Skipper Bluesox?
I think I saw a whale, Captain.
Oh, you saw a whale? Well, that's pretty standard out here on the sea there, Skipper. It's an ocean. You're gonna see whales.
Oh, thank you, Captain Birdseye. I do try my best trying to find the words. Oh, there was also a big island over there, but I thought you'd want to know about the whale first.
What did you say about that island?
It was a blue whale.
Oh, okay. We'll get back to the blue whale, but did it have a blowhole there?
The island or the whale?
The Ireland.
I saw Ireland off in the distance, and there was a massive blowhole on the beach, on the sand.
Yes.
I said to myself, oh, the captain might want to know about this after I tell her about the blue whale.
Oh yes. Well, please tell me about the blue whale, and then we'll get back to the blowhole and the Ireland.
It were blue.
Oh, the whale?
No, Ireland.
Oh, yes. Depends on the light of the sun.
Depends on the light and the reflecting on the water. But the whale was
the
pretty
whale.
standard, actually. It was just a whale.
Oh,
Yes,
well, we are in an ocean.
that's true.
I like to validate your sightings there.
Thank you, Captain Birdseye. You've always been so supportive of us sailors.
Well, Skipper Bluesox, every time you see something, I like to say, good. Because one day you might see something good.
Thank you, Captain. It really means a lot. After you taking us orphans in and teaching us how to sail.
All 20 of you.
There are so many of us scampering about the decks and all following your lead.
You all had no homes there back in the streets of London town.
No.
It was the best I could do to get you on a ship to scrub the decks and give you some work. Sure, you were young. Sure, you cried. But God, isn't it good to have a mum-like figure in your lives?
That is what we've been missing, old Captain Birdseye, and there's no mum-like figure than you. I always love what you say to us when you tuck us in at bed. Can you just give me a little preview now?
Mummy Captain knows best.
Oh! Gives me a warm feeling in me stomach.
Find the treasure. That too sometimes.
You do say that too sometimes,
Yeah.
and one day we will find your treasure. That lost treasure that went missing all those years ago.
All those many years ago when I was just a young girl. We will find it. But it's the last thing I do, and you have the keenest eyesight out of all of those 20 orphans.
That's why I live up in the crow's nest, looking out for Wales and Ireland.
And you will never get out of that crow's nest because I need you there full time.
I won't leave there none, Mum.
That's a boy.
Captain Birdseye.
Captain Mum Birdseye
Go.
to you.
All right, I'm going to scamper back up and see if I can spot any more whales.
And don't forget, you're not allowed to blink there.
I haven't blinked since I stepped on this ship.
Yeah, that's a boy. Find the treasure.
Find the treasure and the whales.
I want it. I want that treasure for me. Ever since I was just a girl of 10. I had dreams bigger than any other girl. I had dreams you could times by 10. I wanted to be on a ship like Dad, sailing the 7 seas. I felt it in me. I felt it in me. But as I grew older, the streets got colder. There were more expectations, more limitations. I felt as a woman I had to stay on land. No one understands that I just wanted to be at sea. I felt it in me. I felt it in me, in me, in me. So sure it wasn't logical, it's nautical, it maybe wasn't ethical, but God, it was political when I just got the people off the streets and got them on my ship and everything was good, and then my luck just started to tip over to the sea. The horizon was mine and my eyes on the skies and everything on time, and one day, I've been sailing for years, but one day, the treasure I fear is in me. I feel it in me. And nothing will stop me, not the storm and not the ocean. Nothing will stop me, this motion, the ocean. Nothing will stop me. My hands on that treasure box, the box in my hands. And everything you cannot deny, it is mine after all of this time. 10 years searching, this treasure is mine. If I do not find it, life will not be kind. If I do not find it, I don't know who I am in me. In me. I feel it in me. I've got this army of children to help me. I've got this army of children to lift me up. I've got this army of children to help me. I'm their captain, I'm their mammy, and everything about them. Me. I will sail, will not fail the seas. I feel it in me.
Jeez, David. I mean, do you hear that boat? They just called you a very ordinary whale. Really standard and boring.
You know,
That kid sucks, man.
you know what, Kelpie? I think that some people are rude in this world, and there is nothing that you can do to teach them. Some people haven't been to the whaling school of etiquette like we have.
Oh man, we learned a lot at that whaling school of etiquette, didn't we, David?
Oh yes, Kelpie. I mean, lesson number 1: extending your pinky flipper when you have a cup of tea. That's lesson number one.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what Mrs. Brill taught us. Eh?
Mrs. Bill.
Brill.
Oh, Mrs. Brill. Sorry, I've got some water in my ears.
Hey, go on, hey. Yeah, that's good. Oh, man. They didn't taught you that, the whale joke school, did they? They taught us a lot of things at whale joke school,
I am taking a night course at Whale Joke
very
School.
good.
But the Whaling School of Etiquette is my alma mater, and that's...
Whaling school of etiquette. It's very good. Yeah, like rule 2. You must always tip your head forward when blowing out your hole. Yeah.
Oh, we giggled a lot when they first said that one, but then we learned lesson 3,
never giggle. Absolutely.
Yes.
We got 3 rules. And I get it, we will put so much work into bettering ourselves as whales. I mean, we go to Whaling School of Etiquette, we go to joke school, we even spent the time at the gym.
You've been working so hard at the gym there, Kelpie. How much are you bench pressing now?
400 kilos.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good, but I weigh like 2,000, so I feel like it's only a small portion of my own body weight. And I'm underwater as it is, so buoyancy has a whole process in it.
Oh, that is true. I haven't thought about it like that.
Yeah, so it's kind of like I don't even know where to stack myself against a weight on the surface, you know?
You know what, Kelpie? You are working at the rate that you are working at, and that is good.
Oh, thank you, David.
Any progress is good progress.
I appreciate that, David. You always know what to say to make me feel good. Unlike that damn kid on that boat.
Oh, so rude.
So rude. I reckon we could just give him a little nudge and tell him how rude he's been.
Now, you know what Miss Brill said. We should never nudge no boats. That wasn't a rule. That was just like a little bit of a guideline.
A guideline. But that's exactly it. Rules are made to never be broken. Guidelines are made to sometimes be broken.
Ooh,
and I reckon this might be one of those times, David.
I mean, if we were just swimming along happened to bump into the ship.
And the kid just happened to fall into the water.
That was an accident.
And then we give him a big old talking to about his manners.
Yes.
Let's do it then.
That's a good idea, Kelpie. I'll follow you anywhere.
Hey, boat, get a load of this.
Captain!
Skipper Bluesox! What was that? Is it an earthquake? Is it a waterquake? What's going on?
I'm not sure. Ireland's over that way, but the whales have disappeared. But it couldn't be the whales. They never bump boats.
Well, we've never had any issues with these whales before. What's possibly changed?
All I did was say they were a perfectly ordinary whale. Boom.
Oh, what did you say to the whale there, Skipper Bluesox?
I simply said it's a perfectly ordinary whale. Captain, I'm scared.
Well, you better go down there and talk to those whales, and you better make things right. You it for seeing, not for speaking there.
All right, Captain.
And then you get straight back up there and you keep an eye out. God, I'll have to put one of the other orphans up there with less good vision while you're down there talking to the whales.
No, I won't be long, Mum. I'll tie this rope around my waist and tie the rope to the ship so I don't get lost at sea when I go down there and talk with the whale. All right? And you'll hold on to the rope, will you, Cap'n Birdseye?
I'll hold on to the rope and I'll send Oliver there up to the top of the view.
Hi, ma'am. I'm off to the top of the view.
Up you go there.
Time to never blink again.
Never blink.
Don't blink, Oliver. That's rule 1.
I've been looking forward to this. I've got carrying my eye moisture juice around.
The eye drops every 10 seconds. That's what you need. All right, I have tied the rope around my waist with the tightest knot I possibly can, like you taught us.
And I swear to God, if we miss this treasure because you're down there talking to a whale, you're getting off on that island and you're not getting back on this boat.
Captain, I'll do me best, Mum. I'll do me best. All right, here I go, climbing down the side of the ship, climbing down to see...
you!
Oh, hello there, whale.
Look, we have something to say to you, kid.
What could a whale possibly have to say to a
You
little
really
orphan?
hurt our feelings.
What?
You really hurt our feelings.
Yeah, it was pretty mean when you said that we look like regular whales.
Really ordinary whales is what you said, and it was what I gotta say, I'm sick of little kids like you thinking you can just say whatever you want about a whale and there's no consequences.
What kind of consequences would there be for saying that something's ordinary?
Oh, well, we're about to tell you. Oh, yes, we are. Well, a whale is 2 tons of absolute muscle, ready to take you on in any kind of tussle. You gotta know, and you better bail before you insult a whale.
A whale is big and we'll give you a fright, cause we're gonna try and be super polite. But even the guidelines are meant to be broken, so take back the words that you have spoken.
Yeah, we're gonna forget all the rail rules of etiquette. Yeah, we're gonna forget all the whale rules of etiquette. Yeah, we're gonna forget all the whale rules of etiquette. Yeah, we're gonna forget all the whale rules of etiquette. And I tell you what, we're about to take you down. You hurt our feelings and you're gonna drown.
You can't swim as well as we can swim. So nothing's gonna save you from the muscle power of him.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna forget all the whale rules of etiquette. Yeah, we're gonna forget all the whale rules of etiquette. Yeah, we're gonna forget all the whale rules of etiquette. Yeah, we're gonna forget all the whale rules of etiquette. Hey, wait, guess what, you fool? You're gonna get blown out of my blowhole.
Guess what? You're going down, and everyone can tell when a whale does frown.
Oh, guess what? Well, you've dived into this sin, and I hope that, boy, you can swim.
Well, yeah, gonna get your clippers. We're not gonna stink out our pinky flippers. Yeah,
we're gonna forget all the whale rules of etiquette. Yeah, we're gonna forget all the whale rules of etiquette. Yeah, we're gonna forget all the whale rules of etiquette. Yeah, we're gonna forget all the whale rules of etiquette. Captain! Oh, Captain! It's me, the kid you set up onto the old viewing platform.
Oh, you're Sir Oliver.
Look,
Arg!
Look, I didn't blink for a second, but I did see the whales had gone off in the... Oh, God, you're going to hate this, because I've got 2 things to tell you. I don't know which one to tell you first. What's the correct protocol? Do I tell you the ones about the treasure or the whale first?
Oh, God, we usually go back and forth a little bit with the treasure and the whales.
Okay,
sort of
well,
the Ireland and the treasure and the
first thing,
yes.
the whales,
yes.
They've got old,
Skipper! They've got Skipper!
They've got old Skipper Blueson.
Wait, the whales have them or the treasure has them?
So the treasure
Yes.
is over there. I can literally see it on the island over there.
And it's a big whale that we can see.
Big treasure.
Right.
Treasure.
Yes.
Yes, and also 2 big whales. And the 2 big whales have Skipper Blueson, and they've got him, and they're going in the opposite direction of the treasure. And and look over there. The problem is they're going away, but someone else is going to the treasure. It looks like it's your dad, and he's about to steal all the treasure.
I understand. I'm at a crossroads, and I've got to choose which way to go at a crossroads. Do I go to the treasure or the blowhole at crossroads? I don't know which way to go. I'm at a crossroads. You see, all my life I've been wanting this treasure, and now it's there. I could live a life of leisure, but this kid over there, he's kind of grown on me. He's like a son I never had, and he's kind of like family. I'm at a crossroads. I don't know where to go. I'm at a crossroads. I don't know where to go. I'm at a crossroads. I don't know where to go. I'm at a crossroads. Not yet a girl, not yet a woman, like Britney Spears in that movie called Crossroads. Like Britney Spears, she wanted to be free, like me, and now I've also found my family. A crossroads. I don't know where to go. I'm at a crossroads.
the whales are taking me 'cause of that frayed knot. Captain, forget me not. The whales are taking me away 'cause of this frayed knot.
Captain, this might be the end. I'm afraid that you'll never get a chance at this treasure again. Captain, this might be the end. You may never get a chance at this treasure again.
I'm at a
Captain, forget me not. The whales are taking me away with this frayed knot. Captain, forget me not. The whales are taking me away because of this frayed knot. Captain,
I don't know where to go. I'm at a crossroads. I don't know where to go. I'm at a crossroads. I don't know where to go.
the whales are taking me away because of this frayed knot.
I'm going in.
Oh, well, how you liking this swim?
Oh, it's
Little
pretty
skipper
wet
Bluesox.
down here.
Yeah, pretty wet. I bet you like that, don't ya?
Yeah, but you like trying to swim when you're not built for it properly, like us.
Yeah, I like that. I guess you're floundering down here, aren't you?
You've been doing your joke homework, haven't
yeah,
you?
I have. I've got told I have to do 5 jokes every week, and I'm cramming them in now.
Oh, you're getting in. You're getting in.
So I'll come up with 4 more in this scene somewhere, I'm sure.
I'm just. I'm sure you got it. No, please, there, all you whales. Can you leave me alone? I didn't mean it. I didn't know
Leave you
that it was
alone! You
rude.
gotta be squidding me!
Oh, you're too good. That's why you're top of the class. That's why you're.
Oh, stop it. I like to make them giggle, even though we're not supposed to, according to etiquette.
It's kind of fun to break the rules.
It is.
To bend the rules.
Oh,
Sometimes,
bend the rules.
bend the rules.
You don't break rules, you bend them.
You can't let Miss Brill know that we were, not being all polite.
Kid, whatever you do, don't let Miss Brill know about this, because...
Who's Miss Brill?
She's our etiquette instructor, and she will absolutely cane our asses.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you guys aren't being very polite here when you're with the whole, kidnapping me away from my captain and all.
Oh, we're not very polite.
Oh, I guess we're just a bit ordinary, aren't
A
we?
bit ordinary. I guess we're the impolite ones. That seems a bit fishy to me.
Kelpie, you slay me!
Stop it. I'm just doing my homework.
You're doing it well. Top of the class. Hold on. What's that coming through the water?
Skipper!
Cap'n Birdseye!
Skipper Bluesox, it's me! Oh, I haven't swam in years, Skipper, I've got to say. It's exhilarating in this water.
You're majestic like a dugong!
Skipper Bluesox, I'm so far away from the ship. Can you see? Can you see how far away the ship is? Is it far?
Oh, just bobbing above the water. The ship is... It's about a mile out. We'll never catch it in time.
It's okay, Skipper, because if we drowned, at least we're drowned together, because I realized in this mile swim that the true treasure... Well, I almost hate to say it, but the true treasure... It's you, Skipper Bluesox. And it's not just you, it's those 19 other little ruddy orphans. It's being a skipper mom. To you guys, to being the skipper mom that I never had.
That's quite beautiful, that is.
You really got me blubbering here. Get it? You blubbering here.
You're killing me!
Oh, you finished my homework for me.
Oh,
Thank you.
You know, that is the unofficial rule number 4. You always help a fellow whale with a homework.
That is rule number 4 of etiquette.
Wales,
Hey, look.
I hate to interrupt the camaraderie here and the jovial light banter, but do you reckon you could get us back to that boat? You got us out here in the first place.
Yeah.
Well, we should ask WWNBD. What would Mrs. Brill do?
Well, what's rule number 5? Rule number 5 is
When you...
always help stranded sailors. Oh, we probably should have thought of that one earlier. It's so clear.
That should actually be one of the first ones.
Yeah, really.
The amount of times that comes up.
Oh, man. I guess that's why not all stranded sailors get helped by whales, because it's so far down the list.
down the list.
You know,
Too
don't
busy
think
worrying
of
about
it.
the pinky flippers.
And I've got to say there, whales, that the amount that you just flipped around there is so much more than ordinary. You're so much more than plain people here, plain whales.
We just wanted, thank you, that's very kind. We just wanted to teach the old young skipper a lesson, you know.
And I've learned me lesson, I have.
So what are you going to call us now? Call whales now?
The best whales I ever did see.
Very good, we like that. Yeah,
very good.
Do you reckon you'd be able to blow us back to the boat?
We'd be happy to blow you.
You remember what rule
number
two?
Rule two.
Always tip your head when you blow your hole.
All right, Skipper, hold my hands. It's gonna be a big one.
I've got you, Captain. I've got you.
Blow ho, blow ho, blow ho. We're going back to the ship. Blow ho, blow ho. This time we will not quit. Blow ho, blow ho. We're going back the whole mile.
Blow ho, blow ho.
It's you and me now for a while.
Blow ho, blow ho.
Blow ho, blow ho, blow ho.
Oh, Captain, I've never seen the sea from quite this high. The crow's nest, it pales compared to soaring through the sky.
Oh, Skipper there, I've never seen the island from this height. Is that a glistening of gold down there? I think that it might be.
When you're flying with your friends, you know you've been blown out of a whale hole. We're from a whale's hole. When you're flying with your friends, you know that you've been blown out of a whale's hole. Of a whale's hole. When you're flying with your friends, you know that you've been blown out of a whale hole. A whale hole. When you're flying with your friends, you know that you've been blown out of a whale hole. A whale hole.
Oh, I love to see the sky, the land and the sand. But most of all, I fly with my captain and your orphans.
I love to see the world, the ship and all its glory. But most of all, I'm happy with the ending of this blowy story.
When you're flying with your friends, you know that you've been blown out of a whale hole. A whale hole. When you're flying with your friends, you know that you've been blown out of a whale hole. A whale hole. When you're flying with your friends, when you're flying with your friends, you know that you've been blown out of a whale hole. When you're flying with your friends, when you're flying with your friends, you know that you've been blown out of a whale hole.
Wow! Everybody, whales and gentlemen, boys and krill. That was incredible.
What a trip.
What a trip. What a journey. Look, that was like unlike any other pirate tale, Jonah and the Whale, anything I've read before. I don't know about you guys.
It really is. It's one of the classics. That'll go down.
Pirates of the Caribbean 6.
Yeah.
Get in touch.
Lordy, lordy. That was so much fun, guys.
We did forget the title completely, didn't we?
The Frayed Knot is
Frayed Knot, it was not relevant.
Oh, well done.
If the rope hadn't been frayed,
I wouldn't have had to make the choice.
Exactly.
I missed it. Went right over my head.
you were too busy thinking up fish puns.
Did you say you're krilling me?
I said a gilling.
Oh, because I thought you
Gilling.
said you're krilling me.
Then that one's good as
there
well.
we go. We got a second one. Yeah. I really wanted to be a part of the whale trip, guys. I didn't get to be a whale. I almost came in as a plankton at one point, and I was like, it's not your time. It's not your time. I had to hold back so hard.
I'm sad we never got to meet Mrs. Brill. I
Brill,
man, I was waiting for her to come back. I thought she would have been a real nice character.
I had this whole walk the plankton wankton thing sorted out in my head that no one will ever hear. but that's okay. So thank you so much to Ryan Patterson for your title of Frayed Knot. That gave me a good old laugh, and hopefully everyone who listened too. Yeah, we're Impromptunes. Please tune in again. If you liked it, you can listen to it again. If you didn't like it, tune in next week. There'll be a whole new one made up on the spot. Send us your titles. Send us your whale puns. I think there's got to be more out there. There's got to be more puns. And most importantly, if you find yourself flying, remember...
When you're flying with your friends, you know that you've been blown out of a whale hole. A whale hole. When you're flying with your friends, you know that you've been blown out of a whale hole. A whale hole. When you're flying with your friends, when you're flying, you've been blown out of a whale hole. When you're flying with your friends, you've been blown out of a whale